Oh, right, well, hello everybody. I hope everyone out there is rather well. I've just come out, jump into Alfie and sitting here for a moment to record a little video. Now, unfortunately at the moment, I'm unable to go exploring. We've had a bit of a family emergency. My mother-in-law has been rather unwell. So we've not really been able to leave our local area. So what I thought I'd do today is just quickly run through how I go through storage in Alfie, because I've had a few questions asking about how we work out our storage, and I've always said that space in this van is actually pretty limited, but we do our best with it, and I'm always looking at ways that we can try and maximise space with other options that we have coming on in the future. Now, first, of course, glove boxes. We have 2 glove boxes in this van, both of which get used quite nicely. I keep generally in the front half of this van is stuff that I would want at hand when I'm driving. So glove boxes are things like wipes, first aid kit, those sort of bits. We also have some other pockets, one in the central column on the front. We have the side door pockets, of course, where also those sort of things we're using for storage. And then in between the 2 front seats, we also have this other little box, which is actually really useful. I use it to actually keep some of our dried food in, because I feel at one point I was wondering if it was refrigerated. It's not. It was just the way it felt at the time. It felt incredibly cold, and it seems to have made quite a nice little use for as a storage like that. Now, the other thing with this central column is it has this lovely little table, which if I pull it out, just gives us a nice place that we can rest our food and drinks at times for when we are eating. You've probably seen it in some of our videos in the past. Now, moving on to the rear, or the middle. The middle seats we keep all the way forward because we have Roxy's hammock. That is effectively Roxy's seat. And we've got the hammock because it's kept her, if we ever slam on our brakes or something like that, she can't fall down in a gap in between. It's been a fantastic piece of kit, I've got to say. But just in front of the seats, we do have a space where I've kept a little, or a relatively small power pack, and also where we keep our water. And then in the side doors as well, we've got another couple of pockets that we also use, side door pockets that we keep stuff in. And then actually behind these 2 front seats, we've got the slide-in pockets that we also keep stuff in too. Now, just above on the ceiling, we've got, and this has been one of the best bits of kit I've bought, a cargo net that just hangs up in the ceiling from our 4, I don't know what they call them, these sort of handles in the top. That has been a fantastic piece of kit, I've got to say. It's been great to store stuff in, especially big bulky stuff. And what I also do with that is I vacuum pack some of the things down. So in that, I do have our thin blanket. I've got our pillows that I vacuum pack down. I've got some curtains that I'm experimenting with. Things like that. And it also works, so when I'm sleeping, I'll stick some clothes or Roxy's lead up there, so it's all just there and ready at hand. It's a great little idea. If you've got an Alphard, go and get one, and probably same for many other vans. Now, in the very rear, in the boot if you like, obviously I've got my sliding table that we built when we were trying to work out a way for cooking things. And I did have a cargo net up originally in there, but I got rid of cargo net because I was worried when I was cooking it might catch fire. Instead, what I've done on the rear seats, hanging off the back, I've put these, again, they're pretty easy to get hold of, pockets that just hang down, and we put a lot of stuff in that. Added to that, underneath the seats, we've got places that we can store things under there as well, and that actually adds up quite nicely to our storage. So we've got some of our seats, we've got cooking equipment, we're going to have washing up stuff as well. Now, we are going to be changing that rear slide out table at some point for something. We're still keeping the slide out table, but we're going to be adapting it. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks it's going to be happening when I've got some time off work. It's going to basically improve our storage capabilities as well as keeping it stealthy. I quite like the stealthiness of this vehicle and the fact that I can also use this vehicle as a daily runner. Now, one of the biggest problems that I have had is with the mattress. Now, we've done toppers that are pretty good. I'm not keen on inflatable beds, and I've recently purchased a foam mattress. The idea being it will sit on that rear seat, should be able to roll up, and should help keep it relatively spacious. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's taken that way. I've yet to sleep on it. I'm trying to get a night away where I can sleep on it and see if it's actually going to be worthwhile. But overall, I'm still figuring out the mattress situation. It's one of these it's a balance between being comfortable and using the space wisely. So something that I'm constantly battling with. And another thing that I do have in here, and I've come up with quite some solutions for that. Underneath the front passenger seat, I've used that storage to keep a portable toilet. Now this is a pretty good toilet actually. I've yet to use it. It's there for emergencies, but it folds away to nothing. When you do need to use it, you put a bag in, do your business into the bag, tie the bag up and get rid of that. Now, idea being if we do get caught short, we can quickly use that and go ahead. However, what I've also done in the rear cargo net, I've brought a pop-up utility tent. So if we do need to put up a utility tent to use a toilet, we've got that as well. Now, I have had suggestions about using or getting a roof box, but this van is about 6'4", 6'5" tall, and that is about the right height to get in most car parks. If I had a roof rack and roof box, I'm going to struggle getting into many of our car parks. Added to that, it also uses more fuel because it loses aerodynamics, etc, etc. But I'm not completely ruling it out. It's just an option that isn't high on my priority list at the moment. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, that is just a few of the storage solutions I have in Alfie the Alphard. If you have any storage solutions that you would like to share, please do get in touch and let me know what you've done. Like I say, I'm not doing a full conversion on this van. I'm happy keeping it as an MPV, and it's sort of the core of what I want to do. Right, well, that is it for this video. You take care, and I'll see you again next time, where hopefully we can get out on a proper adventure. So until then, please take care.